Hi everyone, welcome to One Connected Love. I'm Daniel,
And I'm Christina.
and we are twin flames in harmonious union. In today's video, we are bringing you the Twin Flame Union energy card reading. The deck that we will be using today is the Ascended Master deck by Doreen Virtue. This is a great deck if you don't already have it yourself. And we've already pre-shuffled the deck, so let's go ahead and get started.
All right. So the collective underlying energy of the reading is yoga, Babaji. And so what I really feel about, this card and this underlying energy is yoga is all about flow.
And union.
Exactly. And so we're really being called to recognize the connections between all things and to recognize the flow of our lives.
Right, and when I see Babaji, it's the feeling I get is to like the flow, the inward flow, like being inward, consciously aware, inward, and connecting with your inner self and the flow of life, essentially.
Exactly. All right, and so the current collective energy for the Twin Flame Collective, the current union energy, is Maitreya. I don't know how to pronounce that. Power of joy.
What a happy card that is.
Exactly.
Big energy.
Yeah, and what I'm really feeling is that the point of life is to enjoy it, right? Is you're meant to be in a romance with the universe. Like, you were created to enjoy your life, and so where are you not choosing joy?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, joy can't be forced. Like waking, up in the morning and just be like, "Oh my God, I'm so joyous!" And forcing yourself, to be happy. That's not true joy. True joy comes from within, and by choosing it and by connecting to it. Yeah, and this is what I get from this is choosing to see life as something you connect with and a relationship, have a joyous relationship with life, and you do that by connecting to your inner joy.
Yeah. Okay, and so the current block that the Divine Feminine Collective is working through is Let It Go, Kuan Yin. Yeah. And Kuan Yin is a very nurturing energy, right? And so, let it go. The Divine Feminine Collective is working on fully releasing the past, fully releasing expectations, fully releasing what she thought her life was going to look like, her vision, like her way, and really opening up to the broader vision of what everything's going to look like, and really opening up to, what God has in store for her, which is always will exceed your expectations. There's a perfect way that everything is going to come together, and if you rely on your own limited imagination to make that happen, you are highly limiting yourself, and you're working from your own life force. When you surrender your expectations and surrender what you desire to the universe, you actually open up for unseen forces to come together, right? And so you can have what you desire, but you simply have to claim it and then surrender how it comes about.
Yes.
And so the Divine Feminine Collective is really working on claiming this on a much deeper level and surrendering expectations and letting go of the past, letting go, just flowing, which is the underlying energy of this reading.
Yeah, it's really flowing, letting go of control.
Exactly.
And exactly what Christine said, what that means is like not relying on your power or your life force to really make your dreams come true, because in our perception, we are not ascended yet. We don't realize the depth and the truth of who we are yet, so we still have a limited understanding of ourselves and a limited understanding of our own power, and when we come from that place, it's exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to your goal and manifesting your dreams is very exhausting. But doing things God's way, allowing them to unfold naturally. God knows what's best for you. God knows the best path for you. God knows how to bring you your dreams in the easiest and most compassionate way for you. So why not surrender to God and allow, you know what, God, I'm going to let you drive here. I'm going to let you, this is what I want. And allow God to really give that to you and receive it into your life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so, as the Divine Feminine Collective moves through that energy, the energy she's moving into is Thoth, right. And what I really feel here, it could mean physically writing, physically expressing yourself, but what I really feel, it's kind of more symbolic as she'll finally, as she lets go of expectations and surrenders to the flow and to what the universe is calling for her to do rather than what she thinks she should do, she's going to write her story. She's going to allow her story to be written. She's going to surrender to the grander scale of her story being written.
Yeah, it's like about expression.
Yeah.
It's about expression, and allowing things to unfold. She is the story. Right?
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
Like, she's going to really recognize her own power in that way as she surrenders control.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the current divine masculine energy, the block that the divine masculine collective is moving through, take charge of this situation, Moses. Yeah. And so this energy appearing as a block, to me really means the divine masculine collective claiming their power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it feels like currently the divine masculine is working on feeling weak.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling weak, feeling powerless. And that is the other side of the coin that the divine feminine is working through, where the divine masculine is feeling a lack of any sort of power or control, I guess you can say. But that does not mean to step up and necessarily take control. It is still safe to allow God, for things to unfold. But what it does mean is it's okay to claim God's power and to claim God's strength and allow that to flow through you. So let go of that control, allow God to flow through you in that space, and really embody that and take steps forward for what God desires to express through you.
And so as the divine masculine collective moves through this energy, retreat into nature, green man. So this is the energy that they'll be stepping into.
Yeah, this feels like a very grounding energy. It feels like a very safe, very peaceful, very nurturing, very grounded space. So by taking the focus off of yourself as a divine masculine and feeling weak or lost, you will, and allowing God to flow through you and allowing your life to unfold naturally, you'll gain peace, you'll gain a feeling of feeling taken care of and supported by God, and just very grounded is what I feel here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and so the concluding energy, the energy that the collective union is stepping into, is balance, career, and home life, Isis. Which is an interesting energy to be stepping into, but what I really feel is that this is about all of the pieces of your life coming together in a perfect way. Right, you're stepping into greater balance within the whole realm of your life. Everything is coming into perfect balance. I know, I can speak to this, as a woman, I've often wondered, well, how am I deeply desire, a big career at just as much as I deeply desire to be a mother and to have children. And that's constantly, for me, always just been a tug of war in my mind of how those things are going to come together. And this really speaks to the energy that the Divine Feminine Collective is moving through, actually, which is surrendering to the flow. And the truth is that those things, If God has placed a desire in your heart, it's because you're meant to have it. And so you don't need to worry about how those things are going to come together. You simply need to surrender to what God is asking of you in this moment. And everything will come together perfectly and much better than what you could expect when you actually allow things to flow.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I think the divine feminine and divine masculine, recently had been moving into a place of self-expression, self-acceptance, really building that foundation to really allow themselves and see the support that God is giving them, right?
Yeah.
Allowing themselves to see the support God's giving them. And it was all for this. Like, this feels like, it's like all of those pieces coming together so that greater balance can be achieved.
Right.
And greater balance achieved within yourself, which is greater balance achieved in the twin flame relationship, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so this feels like a very good card. Yeah, the overall energy to me feels very grounded and balanced.
Exactly. Yeah. Good. That feels good to me.
Good. All right. So if you enjoyed this reading, check out the links below to our website. You can have some access to some of the services that we offer. We offer private twin flame coaching. We offer private card readings. And there will be plenty more videos to come in the future. So like and subscribe to our channel. And as always, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the future.